Hey guys, Sensei Jeff here to help you make your stop motion animation. So, first thing we're going to do is go to your Google Drive, click New, and do Google Slides. All right. Once it's done loading, we're going to get rid of these. I don't want this title or anything because I'm just going to make an animation with it. I could choose a theme. I'm going with a underwater. I'm going to have a fish that comes and eats a smaller fish, and then a fish eats that fish. So I could use a theme, but I can't change the background if I choose like a picture or a theme like this. So I'm not going to pick a theme. I'm going to select all of that. And I did that by clicking and dragging. You can click anywhere and drag a box like this, and then it'll select multiple items. Okay. So, I'm gonna call this fish stop motion animation. Okay. First, we're gonna make the background kind of like a watercolor. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Then I'm going to make the sandy bottom. So I'm gonna draw this like that. Oops, I didn't get it all the way, so I'll just put it in the middle. Change the color to a sand color like that. Oh yeah, that's not bad. That's good. Maybe smaller. Okay. Sticking out of the sand, I want some seaweed. So I'm going to go to my shapes and look for something that reminds me of seaweed. Well, nothing really ooh, maybe one of these. Looks kind of seaweed-like. Let's see. And I think, ooh, so I can make it like, oh, that's pretty seaweed-like. Ooh, very cool. All right, that's just what I wanted. All right, so I'm gonna have some seaweed. And seaweed is gonna be this green color. And then I'm gonna make another one of those. So I'm gonna click on it. You can either use 2 fingers and click at the same time and you'll open this menu. Or see how it says Control and C? So I'm gonna hit, when I've chosen an object like this, I can click Control C and now it's copied. And then either 2 fingers again, or in the menu it says Control V is paste. So Control V is paste. So now I've got another one. I'm going to make it taller. Like, yeah, like that. And I'm going to rotate it a little bit so it's touching the same spot. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Ooh, maybe move it. There we go. Okay, I want another small one. And since this small seaweed is already copied, I can just click paste again. So Control V. And now I've pasted another one. And now I'm going to turn that one even more. Put them together. All right, that looks pretty good. You know what? I don't like how it looks down there. I'm going to have it coming. I'm going to have the sand in front of it. So to bring the sand in front, I can 2 finger click and choose order. Bring it to the front means it'll put it in front of everything. Bring it forward will put it in front of one thing. Or I can use these steps. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when you bring it forward just one step. See how it went in front of one of the seaweeds but not the other? So then if I do it again and I go up one more, it moved it in front of the next one and the next one. Now it is in the front. I like how that looks. I think that looks good. Now let's say I wanted to pick more than one. I wanted another seaweed. I'm gonna copy that. So I did Control C. Now I'm gonna do Control V, paste it. Now I've got another seaweed that I'm gonna bring over here. Yep. And then again, I'm gonna bring this one to the front. This time I'm gonna bring it all the way to the front. There we go. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna select these again. They look identical. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click, two-finger click, and click rotate, and then flip horizontally, and that makes it, now it looks like they're going in the opposite direction of the other one. So it looks like a different seaweed, even though it is the same one. All right, that's not bad. Let's add something simple like a bubble. Okay, so I'm gonna have some bubbles. Bubbles. I chose this color, so I'm gonna do that for the bubble. Yep. Maybe like that. Maybe a little smaller. There we go. That's a bubble. Here's another bubble. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. It looks kind of ocean-like. Now, I could add more to my background, but I'm not going to do that right now. Okay, because what I want to make next...
Mr. Cleany, please call the office. Mr. Cleany, please call the office.
What I'm going to make next is my fish. So I'm going to look here. Look like a fish. This one kind of looks like a fish. Okay. So what I can do is I can make a couple of different shapes and put them together and do something called group. And that's going to make my fish. So I'm going to do this shape first. And I want to pull that like that. Yeah, there we go. This may not be what I wanted. How does it look? Oh, no, not quite what I wanted. So you can put a couple of different things together to group them, or if you can't find the shape that you want, like I couldn't find a very good fish shape. So I'm going to go to here, the line tool, and I'm going to click on polyline. This allows me to make shapes that look however I want them to look. So I'm going to click, 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 click a couple of different spots. There we go. Now my fish is coming alive. Now add his tail. Good. See, there's my fish. Green's my favorite color. I like that. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. Now, he's missing a fin and a top fin and a mouth and a nose. So I'm going to give him his fin. So I clicked on the polyline again, and now I'm going to draw his fin. Or I could use triangles. But for this example, yeah, I'll use a triangle. Here we go. little triangle for his fin. Is that going the right way? Yep. Like that. Uh-huh. That looks pretty good. Except I want this guy in front, so I'm going to change the order. Remember? Order. Bring forward. Okay. Change its color. Oops. This item. I want to change its color. Now I'm going to add a fin for swimming. His arm fin here. So I clicked on the polyline, and now I'm adding a fin. There, that looks pretty good. And I want that one on the front. Yep. Okay, I'm actually going to copy, paste, and now I've got two of them, but I want this one behind the other one. So it kind of looks like a shadow. So I'm going to send that one backwards. So I'm going to click here, order, send backwards. And now it went behind the first fin, but I want it to go behind the fish itself. There it goes. So I sent it backwards one more time. Now he's looking pretty good. Okay, gonna draw his little eye here. Uh-huh. Yeah, we'll just give him a black eye. That makes it real simple. Yep. And then his mouth. We're gonna do the polyline again. We're gonna give him an open mouth. Like he's eating. Connect up that. Make it black. Maybe I should make it like a reddish. Like that, like inside of his mouth. Yeah, there we go. If I wanted to, I could add teeth or more things, but I'm going to save that for later. I'm going to click and drag this. Okay, and then I'm going to do something called group. When I group an item, now everything is one item, so I don't have to do that again. I don't have to select everything. This is now all one thing. Okay, so and I can put them wherever I want to. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna put him here to start. Okay. All right. Then to make my stop motion animation, I'm going to duplicate the slide. Or I could also click on the slide itself and do the copy thing where I two-finger click copy, copy, and then paste. And then an exact copy of that slide will show up next to it. So what I'll do is now I'm going to move that bubble and make it go up just a little bit. This bubble goes up just a little bit. He swims just a little bit more this way. So now when I look from this slide to this slide, he moves forward and the bubbles go up. Okay. Duplicate the slide again. Make him move a little bit more. Make the bubbles move a little bit. Oop, it didn't move. Try again. Okay, and you can double check and watch. Ooh, look at that. So now I can watch all three. But he moves. Okay. Then I told you I wanted a bigger fish to eat him. So now I'm going to start the other fish swimming in. So I'm going to copy this guy. But I'm going to make a bigger fish. Yeah. So big he can eat them. There we go. Okay. gonna have him come in from the side. But I'm gonna change his color. So first, if I change his color, maybe I make him purple. Oh no, I made the mouth purple too and the eye purple. That's okay. You can change individual items. So if I click, now I can change this part of his mouth and then this part of his eye. There we go. All right. Okay. So now it looks like this. Boop, boop. Oh, and that fish just suddenly appears. That doesn't look as good as I want it. I'm gonna make him come in right there. So yeah, now you can just see the side of his face. Okay, we're gonna copy again. Make a new one. Scoot the bubble up. Scoot the bubble up. Move this fish a little closer. Move this fish just a little bit. Ooh, I want to move him a little more. He's bigger so he can move faster. There we go. So now, looks like this. Dun, dun, dun. And then I copy this slide again. Paste it. Make him move quite a bit. Make the bubble go up. Make the bubble go up. Make him move just a little bit. Maybe this time he's going to go down a little. It's a little too much, I think. And remember, you can always undo an action by clicking this button. So if you make a mistake, go up here and click undo. Okay, so now we've got that. Moving in. Gonna copy this slide again, paste it. Now I move them a little faster. We covered the bubble, so I can't see them now. That's okay. Still move this bubble up. This guy moves just a little. Okay. Copy, paste. Move them again. Move your bubble. You can also use your arrow keys to move things. Okay. And I'll stop here because you could keep going just like this where you copy and move. So really what you're going to do is you make a slide that you like, make a character that you like, make it something simple like stick figures or a simple bird or a simple animal that you can draw pretty easily. And then start to change it slide by slide. Okay, and he moves. And then it moves. And that's a stop motion animation. Good luck making your